It's time for Real Estate 101 with the Carrie Brown team from Realty Executives Preferred Advisors.
Good Sunday morning to you. This is Carrie Brown, broker owner of Realty Executives Preferred Advisors, and you're listening to Real Estate 101. Today I'm here with Kim Hinkly with Maids. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Carrie.
And we're going to be talking about all the great things that you guys do, which when it comes to Maids, tell us the story. How did you get involved?
I actually started with Maids in the summer of 93 when I was 12. I'm kidding, because it's been 24 years, so I like to not think about me being that old. But it was a summer job when I was in college, and it was a very eye-opening experience, and I loved it. I found out I enjoyed the industry and decided to continue working there and finish school, and worked for the same office in North Kansas City for 5 years. And then eventually worked my way to the Maids corporate office in Memphis, Tennessee. And then in 2000, my husband and I bought the Topeka franchise. So we've been in Topeka for 17 years.
I would like to say she looks really young, so I would go for 12.
I think I was 12. Yeah. We just didn't tell the labor board. Yeah.
You know, details. Okay, so first off, tell us how to get a hold of you.
Great. Our local number here in Topeka is 785-273-3422. Or you can always go to marymaids.com and reach out to us, or email us at sales4185@marymaids.net.
And I always forget to tell you how to get a hold of us, but if you'd like to call Realty Executives, our number is 785-213-5188 if you're looking to buy or sell. If you've heard that it's a seller's market, it's because it's true. We are definitely low in inventory, which is a great thing for sellers because you have a lot of buyers typically to pick from. So let's talk about getting a seller's home ready to sell. What do you guys do to do that?
Well, one of the first things that a lot of people look at when they're getting their home ready to put on the market is obviously they need to purge probably and get rid of some stuff and make it appear bigger, but then have us come in and do a nice deep spring cleaning so that the home sparkles. And when people are walking through the home, they feel that they could just move in and not worry about what condition the house might be in. That's a big thing. I know. Even I had a girlfriend that recently put her house on the market that we helped out. And she said that one of the things she had during her first open house, her realtor told her was that the house was so clean and so shiny and everything looked so in place, and it sold that weekend. So I think it does make a difference to people when they are able to walk in and see a nice, clean, inviting home.
It really does. I mean, I would say it's kind of hard to explain, but you think of a frat house where like nothing ever matches and it's kind of a hodgepodge of things. It really kind of helps to make it all look like it belongs together, even if you have to bring in some lamps and maybe some new bedding or, curtains that match your bedding or things along those lines. But clean is always important. I mean, that is above anything else. Barring structure, of course,
Yeah.
And the basement can't have water in it. So whenever you guys go into a house, let's talk about how you bid to clean the house. What's your process?
Maids does have a little bit different of a process. We don't do our pricing by their square foot or just by the hour. We actually go out and do free in-home estimates and walk through the home and find out exactly what the client would like done in each room. Like in my house, and for example, my husband's home office, Maids does not do that room because it's paper explosion. He does accounting and he's really into numbers and paper, and we just leave that door shut.
Don't touch the stacks? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. The stacks. Don't touch the stacks. It has a rhyme and a reason. So, but we can definitely customize it and find out what you need done in each room. And when you're putting your house on the market, you might even want like walls washed or windows cleaned or things done that you might not have done if you're having your home cleaned on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. So those are the things we can definitely accommodate and give you a price for, and we're able to give a set price. Then at that time, if we're able to see the home and find out exactly what needs to be done, and then go from there.
Do the homeowners have to be home while you guys are cleaning?
Absolutely not. We just asked for a secure way to gain entrance to the house. We are responsible for the home. We're bonded and insured as a company. So if there's a lockbox on the house already, or if there's a garage code, or even better, you have a key for us, or even if you're just home to let us in and you want to go run errands, we're more than happy to give you a call when we have, 30, 45 minutes left so that you can come home, walk through the house with us, make sure we got everything for you, and then we can secure the house when we're done.
When people come out to clean, do you guys come in groups, or do you do one at a time, or one person, or how do you do that?
We normally work in a crew of two, especially for like a spring cleaning, a bigger job. And we bring everything that we need. So they'll have the vacuums, the cleaning supplies, even the microfiber towels to do the job with. So you don't have to worry about providing anything or adding any more clutter to your home. And they will take care of it for you.
So you talked about doing this since you were 12. Let's talk about some funny stories. What can you tell me was like you walked in and you were like, oh, yeah, maybe not? Or...
Well, some of the most memorable stories that stick out in my mind are probably walking in on people that forgot we were coming and might not be fully dressed. So that's happened on more than one occasion, believe it or not. When I first started for Mary Maids in the summer of 93, I actually went into a home with my partner, and their teenage son was obviously having a lot of people over for a swim party, and clothing was optional.
Oh.
So that was definitely the highlight of the day, seeing about 12 teenagers running for cover and trying to grab towels and blankets. But obviously there's some pretty interesting cleaning stories as well. Some I can remember asking the owner I worked for in Kansas City if he actually went to the home first to look at it, or if he just dreamed that he had, because there would be a hoarder incident, and I know, Carrie, you've seen those as well. Yeah, where lots of bugs and mice and a lot of stuff. And the problem with hoarders, too, is that usually they have kind of a psychological connection to the stuff. So if we go in and we're trying to throw things away, it's not going to work. So, but yeah, seeing some very, very, very dirty homes. I always joke and tell clients when they're like embarrassed by their house, that they just should go spend a day with our crew, because guess what? Everyone's house gets dirty, and everyone lives in their house differently. And they, if you have 5 kids and 3 pets and even extra people living in your house, maybe grandparents and such, it's going to be well lived in, and it's going to need a lot of work. So that's definitely what Mary Maids is for. But one of my most memorable cleaning experiences, though, was for a couple that just their house wasn't full of bugs or mice or anything like that, just full of stacks, like we talked about with my husband, but to the extreme, like in every room. They were actually both retired professors, so they had lots of books and things throughout the house, but there was literally like pathways to get in from one room to the other, and they still had us come clean on like a every other week basis. So that was pretty interesting. But their bathrooms and their kitchens looked great, but I don't know when they moved eventually, if the rest of the house, if they would have thought Mary Maids cleaned it or not, just because it was so much stuff. But it was so hard. Like, I just remember trying to walk through the paths and piles and not knock anything over, because it was literally like stacked up to your elbows with books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, they like their books.
The library could have had an auction out of their house. Yeah.
We have seen houses in all stages. Early in the business, I had one that I had to list, and literally we were walking on top of things. And in that process, I actually did find out that Topeka has a chapter that helps people that have hoarding problems.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And if you Google hoarding help Topeka, it will take you to that phone number. So if you know somebody that does need that help, I believe it may even be a free service. So, it is a psychological thing. They have a hard time detaching themselves from it. But what I will tell you is walking through the house and not being 100% sure of what I was stepping on, it was a little challenging. So, needless to say, we didn't put it on the market until it got cleaned out. whenever, as far as tips, what would you say would be great tips for cleaning bathrooms, especially if like hard water stains? Because we see that in the country a lot, where the hard water starts to taint the bowls and stuff like that. Have you ever found anything that actually works?
Oh, definitely. Hard water is very present in Northeast Kansas, and it can damage porcelain if you let it sit there. So a great easy tip to clean the inside of a toilet bowl is to use Tang, like the drink mix that the astronauts drank in the 70s when I was a kid. And just take a cup of it, dump it into the bowl, give it a quick swish, and let it sit even overnight if possible. And the acidity in the citrus, I guess, in the Tang mix will dissolve the hard water for you. So then you can clean the bowl. And you can also take a bucket of water and dump it into the bowl of the toilet, and it'll lower the water level for you. And then you can even pour straight 5% white vinegar into the bowl and let it soak overnight. And that'll also help with hard water buildup.
That's a really rough one. I had actually seen on Pinterest where you could use Coke.
Yes.
Which makes you think, because I love Coke, it's a problem. Letting that sit and stay in there, and it actually works. But then I drank the Coke instead of putting it in the toilet. I should really put it in the toilet, though.
And I believe Coke has the same kind of acidity that the vinegar or the Tang would have in it, and that's why it works.
And Tang is really good for your garbage disposal, too, to get the smell out.
It is. It's fantastic for that as well. You can pour it in there with a little water and run the disposal and let it do its job, getting rid of the bacteria and smells that might have built up in there.
And I would like to just give you a mental note. We drink this stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
How's
so
that?
The inside of your stomach lining is not thanking you.
Not at all. Okay, so whenever it comes to kitchens, let's talk about what you think, what you guys use and how it works and how you make it all shiny.
Mary Maids actually has its own line of proprietary products that are all natural and green. We switched to using green products probably about 8 years ago, not only for our homeowners and their pets and children, but for our employees as well. So they're not breathing in fumes from products on a daily basis. In my own home, one of my favorite things to use is Dawn dishwashing liquid. It is a miracle cleaner, and I love it. You can just mix it half a teaspoon with warm water in your kitchen sink, about a gallon of water, and take a microfiber cloth and wash down the outside of your cabinets. It'll get the grease off the cabinets, wash the counters off. It is also an amazing window cleaner, and I know how much you love to clean windows, Carrie.
I don't.
Yes, so we can talk about those in a minute. But you can clean pretty much anything with Dawn, and it doesn't hurt the surfaces. And even if you have semi-gloss paint or a paint on your walls that is washable, not just flat, you can wash your walls with it and really shine things up.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize Dawn had that much of an impact as far as cleaning is concerned. I use it for my dishes.
Yes. But no, it is amazing. I really love it.
Okay, so you mentioned windows. I was just joking with her that I make my kids do the windows because I really don't like to, and our dog really thinks at all times his nose print should be on a window because it is his house, of course, and we just live there. But what do you do to recommend keeping them nice and shiny and see-through?
It's actually the same Dawn product. If you want, you can do half a teaspoon of Dawn, a tiny bit, with a cup of vinegar and about 2 gallons of warm water. Just take a nice microfiber cloth and wash the window. If you want to get really fancy, if you need to, you can use a straight razor blade to scrape any tape or bug residue that might be stuck to it, and then just squeegee it clean, and I promise it'll sparkle.
Oh, wow. I've always heard of using like a newspaper.
Yes.
Well, how does that work?
If you're using Windex or like a spray window cleaner, the newspaper just works great to dry the window with because there's no lint. So you're drying it and not leaving lint debris all over the window as you're trying to clean it.
That makes sense. You can tell I like to do windows. I had to ask about that. Okay, so whenever you go into a house and you're bidding it from let's just say you have 3 kids, a husband, and a dog that likes to lose a lot of hair. What are the things that you think, okay, this is what we have to do? Do you go by room, or tell me what the process is?
No, it's a great question. We actually do literally go room by room, and we ask, like in your master bedroom, do you want the linens changed? Is it okay to vacuum under the bed? Or are you like me and you have storage under there and you probably can't even get to under the bed?
So wait a minute, you guys do sheets?
Yeah, we'll change your linens for you.
Oh, do you wash them or you just change them?
We just change them for you, yeah.
Okay, I was about to fall in love. I thought you were going to do laundry too.
Actually, I like to joke and tell people that we'll, change out your towels for you or change your linens for you, but I don't want to be in charge of washing them and changing your white sheets pink or anything of that nature because, and people have allergies with detergents like my children do. So we just stay away from that part of it, but we'll at least freshen things up for you.
Makes total sense. You'd be at my house all day if you did laundry.
Oh, you'd be at my house all week if you did laundry. If we did laundry. But then we do walk through each room, and literally one of the things, like when I walk into your master bathroom, I'm going to open your shower and run my hand down the wall and see if there's any white residue on my hand because that's soap scum, and kind of know and look for mildew if there's mildew present. Is a grout have a mildew problem in it? So kind of what is going to be involved in the cleaning of the house. And we'll just continue to walk through the home. Do you have a 3-year-old like I do who likes to throw all of her play clothes all over the floor every day? Are we going to have to pick that up? Is it already going to be picked up? Or is that a room that you even want us to do? Because that's, not necessary as well. I normally don't open your toilet bowl, just for FYI. So you don't have to worry about me inspecting it because we pretty much know that's going to need a good cleaning. And but when we clean a room, like the bathroom, we do start at the top and cobweb every time, clean blinds if there's anything in there, do all the dusting, and then scrub the showers down, scrub inside and out of the stool, clean the vanity, mirrors, sink, and dust the cabinet fronts, and then, of course, hand wash the floor for you. And if you're having like a spring clean, we're also going to be washing the cabinet fronts, washing down all the woodwork and baseboards and things as well. So, and then if we look at what's necessary to clean the shower, and is there hard water buildup like we just talked about? Is there mildew in there? And are we going to need a little extra tools to be able to get that nice and clean for you? So we just continue that through the house and look at things.
And again, real quick, if you want to get a hold of Mary Maids, their number is 785-273-3422, or you can find them at marymaids.com. If you're looking to buy or sell, give us a call at 785-213-5188, or check out our website, topekahomeadvisors.com. We'll be right back after the break. Thanks for listening to Real Estate 101, and we'll be talking about how to make your kitchen shine right after this word from our sponsors.
Southwest Topeka has a good neighbor. State Farm agent Jim Garrison, now at 29th and Urish. If your current insurance situation has you going around in circles, get off the roundabout and stop in and meet Jim and his wonderfully efficient staff. Let Jim Garrison give you a quote and make the Garrison comparison. He's confident that with State Farm's competitive rates, the right coverage, and his unmatched service, you'll want to make him your new insurance agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Jim Garrison is there for you, northeast of the roundabout at 29th and Urish.
Thanks for joining us again. This is Carrie Brown, broker owner of Realty Executives Preferred Advisors, and you're listening to Real Estate 101. And I am back with Kim Hinkly. She is the owner of Mary Maids here in Topeka. Their website is marymaids.com. Their phone number is 785-273-3422. And I just want to share, we have updated our website. It's topekahomeadvisors.com. We now have every MLS in Northeast Kansas. So we have Kansas City, Lawrence, Topeka, and Manhattan MLS all on our website. So you can search from homes clear up to the Nebraska border on the west edge of Missouri, down to a little lower than Emporia, all the way out to Junction City. So if you're looking for a home in any of those parameters, you just need to go to one place, and that's topekahomeadvisors.com. Zillow doesn't even offer all of that, so be sure and check us out. And if you're looking to buy or sell, give us a call at 785-213-5188. So, Kim, before the break, we were about to go to kitchens. And whenever you're looking to buy or sell, we were just talking about that. Kitchens and bathrooms, those are the things that people walk into and And they have to be clean. I mean, they have to feel like whenever I walk in there that they're not going to be cleaning up after somebody's stuff over the last 20 years. So let's talk about what you do to make a kitchen shine.
I agree with you. If you walk into a kitchen and you're looking to buy a house, you don't want to buy a house with a dirty kitchen if you're a cook at all. So one of the things that we can do is to obviously remove all the grease from the kitchen as much as possible and get that grime out so it just feels cleaner when you walk in as well. So one of my favorite tools is a microfiber cloth, and you can pick those up at any local discount store, and it's the cloth itself that does the cleaning. There's, I believe, don't quote me, but like 10,000 fibers per square inch on a microfiber cloth. And you can use just warm water with that cloth. You can use straight vinegar to cut through things. You can use our Dawn, a mixture that we spoke of earlier. Or you can use your favorite cleaner multi-purpose cleaner you pick up at a local store. But if you use that cloth, you will be shocked by how much the cloth itself will help get rid of buildup and residue from the kitchen and help it shine. And obviously appliances, you want them to sparkle and shine. So whether it be stainless steel or black or white appliances, you want those to be clean. We clean the inside of the refrigerator as well as the outside. We can. So if somebody's, the refrigerator's staying with that house when they're selling it, I'm going to open it if I'm buying that home. So you want the inside to be inviting and clean as well. And obviously baking soda is a great tool to use in the kitchen to get rid of any odors. So you can use it and make a paste to clean the sink. So you can put some baking soda in a bowl, about a cup of baking soda, half a cup of water, even another half a teaspoon of Dawn. Stir it to make kind of a frosting-like paste, and then you can scrub the sink with it. So not only will it shine up the sink, it'll get rid of any odors as well.
Wow, I'll have to try that tonight.
Yeah. But and then again in the kitchen, you want to make sure the flooring looks clean and shiny as well. It's important. All the woodwork and things look good as well.
So I know just getting houses ready and everything like that, do you guys often hire? Do you have additional help that you are needing by chance?
Mary Maids is always hiring because we always want that great employee. And you can just call us at our office at 273-3422 in the 785 area code and come in and meet with us and fill an application out and see if we're a great fit for you.
Speaking of which, do you have any deals going on this month?
We do. This is a great time of year where we're doing make-readies to get those houses ready to put on the market. So if you buy a one-time cleaning valued at $250 or more, we have a $50 coupon available.
Speaking of which, you said make ready. So give us some tips. If you're looking to put your house on the market in the next, say, month or so, first off, you should really call us at 785-213-5188, and then call Mary Maids at 785-273-3422. But give us some tips. What would you say they need to do?
And this is obviously outside of my realm, but I usually will tell people just from experience and helping people get their house ready to put on the market is get rid of your clutter first, even before you have us come in and clean, because we can do a better job cleaning if there's less items sitting around that no one knows where to put and what to do with. So declutter the home and then have us come in and do a nice deep spring cleaning. The house will look better, it'll look fresher, it'll smell better, and then be ready for Carrie to list for you.
I totally agree with that. And really start from the outside in. We have to get them into the house, and the curb appeal matters. So clean up the front yard. Make sure that the yard is trimmed, especially when we come out to take pictures. We expect you to live in your house, but the pictures we really kind of want to make to look like it should be in a magazine. We will move things around as we're going through taking pictures, and then we just put it right back because we want to give the viewer of those photos what the house looks like, not what your stuff looks like. And again, we totally expect you to live in your house. Don't think you have to live in a Better Homes and Garden magazine. No one expects that. But whenever it comes to curb appeal, if you could put your green thumb to work, that's great. And if you don't have one, we have people that can help you. And when it comes to the house, sometimes people get really overwhelmed with downsizing. And we have contacts that will help you with that also. Especially, if you've lived in a house for 20-some years, you have stuff. And if you don't have stuff, please come to my house and teach me how not to. But we expect that. So don't think that you have to be magazine perfect, because you don't. We do help you with that. And if we don't, we have people that will. For example, Maids coming in and cleaning. Again, give them a call at 785-273-3422. And as Kim just mentioned, they do have coupons for going on right now. For anything over $250, you get a $50 coupon.
Correct.
And again, we do free estimates or free consultations, not estimates, sorry. Consultations on pricing your home. We come in, we look at the home, we'll give you recommendations, and we can certainly hook you up with Kim at Maids. And then we give you what we believe the house will sell for. We give you the tips and the things to get ready. We can help you with contractors, any of that. So we kind of run the gamut. Our job is to get in there, help you get your house ready to go, because we want you to make the most money possible. That's what we're there for. So it's more of really trying to focus in on what is going to make you the most money. And clean makes you money. So again, call Kim at 785-273-3422. So do you ever have husbands, for instance, call in and say, hint, hint, to my husband, by the way, and say, listen, here's a gift for my wife, come clean our house? Or do you ever have that happen?
Definitely. Maids has gift certificates available, but one of the best things you can give someone is the gift of time. And that's what we try to give by freeing up time for them on the weekend or any day of the week for that matter. But like I said, we have gift certificates available. We have clients that even buy it for their elderly parents as a gift because they know it's harder for them to physically do it as well. So it doesn't even have to be for your wife. It can be for anyone that needs help, a new mom, someone maybe that has a health concern that isn't able to do it as well. And we have a client that for the past 8 years has bought his wife bi-weekly house cleaning for Christmas and pays for the entire year up front, so she didn't even have to worry about it. So I told him he was husband of the year. And obviously that's a lot. That's a big gift, but we can do everything from just a small 1-hour gift certificate to a year's worth of cleaning.
I think I need to introduce my husband to that husband. Just saying.
One of the things Maids does here in Topeka is donate our cleaning services to women undergoing cancer treatment. And we do it through an organization called Cleaning for a Reason. So all you have to do is go to cleaningforareason.org, and then you can sign up a patient, and we would love to donate our services and help them while they're trying to recover from cancer.
That is phenomenal. Bless you. I mean, that's amazing. So a charity that we do and we feel really strongly about, it started with the school systems because we knew that teachers were having to buy a lot of supplies on their own, and we wanted to give back. It started with that, and it's grown to something even bigger, but we give back 5% of our commissions to a charity of our seller's choice. So, And we try to keep it as local as possible, but we do it a lot with the school districts, so we've donated right over $5,000 so far to the different school districts. We do also to Habitat for Humanity. We've done it with churches, the rescue mission. We're constantly giving back from our commissions to help the local community. So if you're looking to buy or sell, we'd love to donate to whoever you would like to, but that is just amazing. Cleaningforareason.org. And that goes towards helping someone that is going through cancer treatment. That's just amazing.
Yeah, and the patients we've been able to help and to see how we've touched their lives, it really does mean a lot to us and our employees.
Absolutely. So if you need your home cleaned, call Kim Hinkly at Maids, 785-273-3422. If you're looking for a job, also call 785-273-3422 or visit marymaids.com. If you're looking to buy or sell, be sure and check out our website at topekahomeadvisors.com. Again, that covers clear into the western Missouri all the way out to Junction City and a little bit beyond, all the way beyond a little further down of Emporia and up to the Nebraska border. So we take care of pretty much all of northeast Kansas. So again, topekahomeadvisors.com or give us a call at 785-273 785-213-5188.
Thank you for listening to Real Estate 101 with the Carrie Brown team from Realty Executives Preferred Advisors. Tune in again next Sunday at 11 o'clock for Real Estate 101.